Hello. It's Friday, September 10th.
Or 9th, or
Wait, I think it's the
some
10th.
date.
11, 12, 13. I think it's September 10th, 2021. Welcome to the jungle. This is Farm Talk Friday. I'm Ken Jordan. This is my beautiful wife, Janine.
And Ken's back, as we can see. Yay.
Yes. And sometimes living in paradise, you don't know what day of the week it is
Yes.
or the month.
Or the month.
I do know what day of the week it is. It's Friday. It's Farm Talk Friday.
And we know it's September.
Okay, so I would love to start with the Farm Talk Friday photo that Janine posted.
I posted 2.
Oh, okay. Well, the one I saw was a picture of breadfruit. It was a really ripe breadfruit. It was our first ever breadfruit
Yeah.
that we harvested, sort of. We would have liked
No,
to.
it was given by the tree.
Well, we would have liked to have harvested it, but actually we didn't know it was there. We're searching constantly looking for our breadfruit, and but this one just fell to the ground. And so, it was so amazingly delicious, I can't tell you. It's the first one I've had, I think.
Ever.
And-
Both of us.
And it's the first one we've grown. Okay, so these are like super versatile fruits, vegetables, fruits. And so ours was super ripe, okay? And so Janine just basically pulled it apart, put it in the oven, and baked it,
Roasted it.
roasted it, roast baked.
Yeah.
And it ended up looking like little croissants. And it tasted like banana bread with nothing added to it
Delicious.
at all. With nothing added to it. It tasted like sweet banana bread. It was amazing. So when you harvest them from the tree and they're a little less ripe and they're more firm, you can cut them up into things and make kind of like fries out of them or all kinds of different things. Anyway, we're super excited. We will, I'm sure, talk more about it when we use them more and eat them more.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk a little bit more about it now.
Oh, let's do it.
So I will post a link under this video so you too can read what I just read. So we knew that this was like a super important staple food when we bought the tree 4 years ago, and we bought it from a special nursery kind of outside of San Jose, the capital here in Costa Rica.
Dos Madres.
Dos Madres.
Finca Dos Madres. I think.
Yeah, we don't know if he's still in business or not, him and his lovely wife. But he had wanted to like make a whole business just around breadfruit and turn everyone on to having one, because each breadfruit tree supposedly can feed a family of 4 for up to like 70 years. That was the selling point to us.
Yeah, and was it Paul?
I think it was Paul.
Anyway, it wasn't really his dream to start the business, but his dream was to turn the world on to breadfruit and to supply families with breadfruit trees. And
But
he was
also-
going to make that happen by using the breadfruit as a business. And I think he was going into business with some like potato chip manufacturers or something like that for his breadfruit.
Right, so he wanted to create demand around breadfruit by creating like, Dorito chips, but with breadfruit.
Yeah.
And so no, we're not sponsored by Dorito, and I don't really like that product, but that was the first thing that I could think of.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, it would be nice if we checked back in with him and told him that we had our first breadfruit.
That's right.
Super exciting. And this tree is so amazing. So I've noticed this with other trees before, where we've planted something and then another one of it springs up from the earth. So I don't know if it calls it in. I don't know how that works. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But so this happened before with any ylang-ylang tree that we planted. Like a partner to it popped up. And on this breadfruit tree, we now have 3 of them. We have 2 little ehos that have sprung up, and so we had 1, now we have 3.
Maybe we should give to another family.
No.
No.
So I think it would kill them. They're too big. Like, I don't think we can take them out now.
Okay.
But I think what would be great is if we, now, we would have like the seeds or however they're propagated. We could start propagating them and then giving them to families in the area. I think that would be really great.
Cool.
Yeah.
What else is happening on the farm this week?
Well, there's chickens. There's always chickens.
Yes.
I just posted videos of the other girls. So we have 4 other girls. Hey, it's Steve Cross.
Steve!
Yay! So we have Visigoth, or Vizzy, we call her Vizzy, or I do.
Mm-hmm.
We have Rosie, who, if she turns into a rooster, will be Rick, because we have friends, Rick and Rosie.
Uh-huh.
We have Shiro, of course, who had lost her toe, but it's like miraculously grown back, minus the toenail. And then Turkey Tail. So, and they all are kind of like the size of like small turkeys to me. They're super cute. They run around really fast, and they're completely low maintenance compared to our darling little Shakti and her friend, her rebellious tiny friend, little Popu.
Little Popu. But anyway, we hope the best for Shakti, and we're giving her all the support we possibly can.
We are doing everything
And
we can for that girl.
She's going to make it. We just know it.
Well, she's making it. She
Yeah.
wants to live. She has decided to be here, and we just have to figure out how to, keep taking care of her. And yeah, so I think we need like a new coop.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're gonna get a small coop for her, and then throughout our chicken raising, egg raising life, we'll have a spot for injured chicks or
Yeah.
whatever, special needs chicks. Okay, so this week in Costa Rica, we're coming upon our Independence Day. Super big celebration here. That's going to be it's normally the 15th. They're going to celebrate it on the 13th, which is Monday. And so there will be lots of celebrations. I just thought I would throw that in there because we live here.
Yeah. Cool. And so the indigenous people that used to be in our local area were the Chortega. So they might not be celebrating
Right.
that day, but
They might be like bummed out.
well, whatever. I don't know. But I wanted to say about the breadfruit. So
Uh-huh.
like in Hawaii before, the colonization in the 1700s, the Polynesians had moved there 1,000 years before, according to this article, and they brought the breadfruit tree with them, and they ended up, making that like one of their staple products, and they had like just a ton of land dedicated to breadfruit, and so there's all these other uses for breadfruit from the tree itself. So there's like a latex that comes off the sap, and so they think that was used for their canoes,
Mm-hmm.
and you can make mosquito netting somehow out of the bark. So there's all these uses for breadfruit that I'm super excited about, and I would love to, just honor that tree and tradition, and
Yes.
just, I don't know, say, hey, thank you, Institute of Hawaii for breadfruit. I think that was in the article. That's keeping the education going around this amazing plant.
I want to honor
Tree.
the breadfruit by eating more of the banana bread thing and by making French fries.
Yeah. So originally, like when we had it, I said, hey, Ken, we have an air fryer. And I said, hey, let's air fry the breadfruit. And he said, okay. And then I started cutting it, and it wasn't really cutting into, it was like mush. It was kind of mushy. And so I just pulled it apart, and I was like, well, I'm just going to roast this and see what happens. And it was really amazing because it does kind of operate like dough, and you can see it like baking in the oven, and it looks like, it reminds me, like I used to make when I was young and didn't know how to make things by hand, like Pillsbury croissants. And so it reminded me of that, putting that in the oven. But anyway.
Well,
yes. I guess we're done
I
here.
think so.
We like to keep these short. Short and sweet and to the point.
That's right.
Nice shirt, Ken.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so join us again next Friday for Farm Talk Friday.
And you guys can always comment and let us know if you want us to talk about anything else, maybe that you've seen. I'm going to be trying to post more pictures, like weekly, of I'm not very good at this.
All right.
Anyways, I wanted to say, chicks. Hi, Steve. I'm going to be posting pictures throughout the week, and or at least like once a week of pictures from like the last few days, and maybe that will stimulate some conversation on our Farm Talk Friday, but also give all of you that are watching a chance to ask us questions about what it is that I've posted. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So
All
anyways,
right.
now we're done.
See you next week.
Ciao. Have a great weekend.